Sustain
Nutrition.
Goodness, I got to work on my CV.
I'm going to give it nutrition as well, but I got a sticking role.
Right, Joe. What are we talking about? I'll tell you what we're talking about.
Oh, you fucking prick.
Accountability.
We're talking about accountability.
Why and how it works.
What is accountability?
What is accountability?
Is being accountable to another individual for your actions and the things that you do. Us two. Yeah. Pretty much it, yeah.
That's it, okay, good video, see you next week. So, this is why other systems will fail. If you're only checking in with someone once a month or once a week, then you've got 6 days or like a full month to kind of fall off the wagon.
Most systems working on a weekly check-in. If you have 6 days of good eating and 1 day of bad eating, and someone says to you, "How was your eating?" you will most likely to respond with, "Yeah, it's pretty good actually." When actually, realistically, you could have thrown your diet off totally in one bad day. Unfortunately, it's easily done. If you think about it in a calorie sense, you save 100 calories, 200 calories a day here and there. And then you blow 1,000 extra on the weekend. You've just undone all your good work in one day. So this is where we come in, and the way that our system is so good.
Oh, you know it's good.
Oh, I know it's good.
Touch me. So another thing as well, like I say, we can see where you're struggling. So we can see if people are struggling getting their breakfast in, if they're struggling getting enough water in and stuff like that, and then we can kind of mess around with that and give you that constant feedback that you just don't get with other systems.
Yeah, and that's what's essentially going to keep people tied in. It's so easy when you're not being watched in a non-voyeur sense, when you're not having us peeping through your curtains watching what you eat. It's so easy to fall off and to make those bad decisions, whereas if you have to write it down, there's been studies that show that people lose so much more weight having to just write something down, let alone having two educated, handsome personal trainers to look at it.
It's like carried away. I'm not putting in CGI.
Not too bad, don't put yourself down.
Well, you can't see, but I've actually got my hand on his thigh. I've lost it now. Yeah, it's the other thing as well. So you almost like putting a barrier in front of you, kind of making a bad choice as well. So you've got to think every time you reach for something, right, I'm going to have to write this down, I'm going to have to send this to Joe and James, and they're not probably going to be very happy. So it's just putting that little barrier in instead of that kind of like making it more thoughtful. I
always like the thing when people say, "Oh, I don't want to write my food down because then it'll make me not eat the bad things." Like that's that's the whole
concept of it.
Exactly. If you don't have that accountability, things are so much harder. Some people buy plans and whatnot, and some people stick to them. A lot of people don't. We think this is kind of a missing ingredient in regards to success.
It's that constant day-to-day feedback and the accountability. Like I say, if you go,
there's a lot of weight here on your back, so you can't shake that off. Oh God,
he's on the unsteady chair. But yeah, so that's it. So the accountability, like, just having that thing where you just check in every day, and then we can adjust. Are you flexing there?
No, just another shuffle.
We can check in with you every day, see how you're doing, make some suggestions, make some changes. Again, going back to that, you can't fail. If we find you struggling with something, then we will just change it.
Yeah, make the system. The system needs to fit your lifestyle. There's no point. We don't really see the merit in saying, "Here's our set of rules. Off you go." Oh, well, I can't do that. Well, tough shit.
You're out.
That doesn't work, does it? If you're trying to deal with a large group of people, and you've got to be flexible, and working with us kind of on a one-to-one, day-to-day basis means that we can help you instantly. If you have a bad day, then something becomes an issue, you don't need to wait 6 days to speak to somebody.
Bosh, get in, get out, like the SES.
Just not as fit.
Right.
Cool. Oh, Facebook, Instagram, sustain_nutri. Instagram and Twitter.
For pictures of our food.
Yeah. and over and over again.
Pictures of my cat. Pictures of my legs.
Big Liam.
Big Liam.
He's got his own.
Oh, anything could happen on Instagram. Videos of us blowing shit up.
I'm glad you said shit up then. I thought you were going to say something else. Awesome. Cool.
Right, okay, well, love for the mother's pride.